This Week in Geek. It is February 20th, 2017. We are here to talk some geek smack. I am Rob Southgate. With me is
Chris Mao
and Scott Sammons.
And do I hear crickets?
Player to be named later as a little Kanita.
Right. He's reading that Cosmo article. Oh, this is so good. Anyone that knows what that is, you're in on the joke. All right. We got some stuff to talk about. And hey, we got somebody watching it. It's probably one of us. I want to start out. You see, this is why it sucks that Lil's not on yet, because I want to start with something that he's going to want to talk about.
What, Marvel?
Well, do you guys have one you want to talk about?
We finally have a street date for the Rogue One Blu-ray.
Oh, we do. I didn't hear
that. That is April 4th.
Oh, awesome.
Nice. That's good.
So Blu-ray 3D, and DVD.
That's fantastic. Good call on that one.
That is a real good call.
You know what? As much as... Well, see, like I didn't buy episode 7 because it's on everything now. It's really good having it that way. But there are still Blu-rays that I would want to get. You know what I mean? That is one of them that I would want to get on Blu-ray. I want to get episode 7 on Blu-ray also.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because it's not just the watching it, it's the quality of the Blu-ray over the broadcast quality.
Yeah.
So,
right. Oh, yeah.
What were you saying, Scott?
I'm just glad they are doing the one release this time, because for episode 7, they released a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack, which had some extras and stuff, but then they would, the spring after release, but then the fall after they did a double dip with the 3D version and the commentary from Abrams and extra stuff. And
that makes me crazy too. So this is a one shot, get it out there. That's what they really need to be doing. Otherwise, it feels like their fingers in your pocket.
What is Peter Jackson doing this? Oh my God.
Yeah, right. Well, I was going to go get the Lil puppet out of the garage, but we don't need to. Hey, Lil.
How's it going, everyone?
Lil's feeling a little under the weather.
I have sick children, so I get sick. So
yeah, that happens.
Geez.
All right. Well, don't cough into the mic.
Okay.
Hey, before we get started with the next thing,
my throat.
I want to throw this one out there. Today, February 20th, 3-year anniversary for the Blue Box Cafe. Let's hear it for Chris Mao.
Yay, Chris. Yay.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
So Alil is going to act out that Cosmo article for you another time.
Cosmo article. I don't know.
Alil doesn't get the joke. I sent it to you as a link.
What link?
All right. Okay, Alil, do I have to spell it out for you? RUSTY. I'll just end it there.
Oh, that's inappropriate.
That was a Cosmo article.
I don't believe
so crazy.
you. Those.
No, it really is.
Cosmo's made with a K.
Yeah, exactly.
Cosmo not article.
I don't know what you're reading in your house. Yeah.
So I want to ask Scott Sammons a question, just as he drinks. Scott, did you see Batman?
Lego Batman? No, we did not.
Okay.
Wow.
Our little one has been sick. Our little one has been sick. Otherwise, we would have taken him out over the weekend, but he was not in any shape to go out. So,
did he get it from Alil's kids? They're sprinting around, I hear.
I guess so.
I saw it. I never see anything. I saw Lego Batman. So, without spoiling, because what do you spoil? Pew pew. That was the best part. Now you guys loved it, right?
Yeah,
Chris and Alil.
Yes.
Like
you didn't. Of course you didn't. I know you don't.
I didn't. But
you suck.
No. Let me just explain it. I liked it a lot. I was really tired when I saw it, which is not how it usually is. No, it's exactly how it usually is.
It always is. You fall asleep in the middle. I fell asleep in the Civil War. I almost fell asleep in
not in Civil War. I
fell asleep in Age of Ultron. I fell asleep.
Whatever. I fell asleep trying to listen to League of Geeks. Yeah.
Let's follow. He's asleep right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sleep casting. But
ratings go up, by the way.
I got tired during it, but it was really funny, and there were parts of it that were just excellent. But I think I pinpointed what it was. I didn't love Zach Galifianakis as the Joker. I thought his Joker didn't really sound like the Joker to me.
Huh.
And I think that took me out.
Is that really what you're picking on?
I do. I think that's what took me out of it.
Give me a break.
No,
it was just that that bit. And I love Zach Galifianakis' stuff. I didn't know that's who it was. I just kept thinking, like, during the movie, like, it just was taking me out of it. And afterwards, when I saw that's who it was, I was like, I wonder. The more I think about it, I think that might have been what it was. I'm going to watch it again. I want to see it again because there was so much great in it.
If I had any problem with the movie, which the only problem is just some of the action sequences, it just went too big and you lost what was going on.
It was hard to track what was going on.
That was the only problem because I thought the Joker, the story, I didn't need Mark Hamill doing the Joker.
I didn't either. I just felt that this didn't
need it.
I didn't think it had a characterization as much as I wanted. But, the other thing is, I couldn't help but equate it to the Lego movie. I thought the Lego movie was a better movie. And I really liked this.
It's so different. The Lego movie had everything. I mean, like, of course it's a better movie because when do you ever see Batman with the Millennium Falcon? You know what I mean? So when you have iconic images like that,
they did that kind of stuff.
I'm looking behind you a little. I see it, don't
I? No, I only have one Batman figure. He's all the way up there. I'm going to get rid of him.
It's so crazy.
Oh,
But yeah, right. Ooh, we'll get to that. So yeah, I mean, it's a high recommend from all of us. Scott, definitely go see it. And don't let what we're saying taint it or what I'm saying.
Here's my.
Is this from?
Yeah.
No, go ahead, Scott, and I'll talk after you.
Is this the Batman from the Lego movie, the Will Arnett characterization?
Yes, which is amazing.
He's fabulous.
Yeah, he's fabulous in it. He's hilarious.
So if you figure out that the Joker isn't the main villain, I mean, he's the main villain, but that's just BS, and you take that little part out of it, it's fantastic. And I didn't even really think the Joker was like the main dude. He was just kind of there being the whiny little person. And I didn't even really
like I said, I was super tired when I saw it, so we'll see. I'm going to see it again because I did like it. It just, instead of being this like 10-star movie that everyone's raving about, I was putting it at about, I don't know, 7. Whereas Lego movie, I really loved.
It was
7.
Come on, Michael Cera is fantastic.
Oh, that Robin portrayal was
it was great. and Ray Fiennes was great as Alfred. I mean, come on. Plus, they have He Shall Not Be Named in there. It's like a double dip. It's like the greatest nerd movie. I mean, greatest happening. I tell.
All right, I'll hit it a second time. Maybe I'll like it more on TV. Maybe that was it too. I don't know. I did like the Ninjago trailer better. I hated the first one. The first one, I was like, this is boring.
Ninjago.
I thought this one was pretty funny. The Lloyd thing was pretty funny.
That's it. That's going to be the funny part of the whole movie.
I didn't say I'm going to go see it. I said that was funny.
It's going to be awful, I think. I don't know.
But see, why would you say that? Just because it's not Batman. But if the jokes are good, pew pew.
Pew pew, yeah, maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
All right, let's move on. What didn't we talk about? Have we started the show yet?
How about what a disaster DC? I mean, come on. Give me a break. Oh.
Yeah, seriously, man.
We're talking about Lego Batman. I think it's the best DC movie that they've made, and they didn't even make it.
It's true. It's true. They can't seem to get this right. What is going on? Now, a lot of this is rumors and conjecture. I don't know if, Alil, you've got a better inside track on stuff. I really can't tell. Is Affleck really circling that he's out, or is that internet rumor garbage? Matt Reeves definitely is not on. Last week we reported that it looked like it was going to be him. Everyone was saying it looks like it's going to be him. This is poison, man. There's a poison apple in here. There's a poison bad apple.
Here's the thing with Matt Reeves. I'm not counting this whole thing out. Talks have broken down.
Okay.
What could happen is...
You're going to step in and negotiate something there?
This could be a negotiation play. I think with Affleck, the reason why I think people are the rumors are swirling about Affleck is if you look at the majority of the movies that he has done recently outside of Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, outside of this DC universe, there are movies that he has a full investment in, movies he's producing, directing, writing, everything he's involved in. Because he likes to immerse himself in these films.
And they're actually coming out as really good films. That's why people were excited about the Batman.
Except his last one that lost the studio $75 million.
Yeah, but I heard it was a good film. That one, the janitor.
Live by Night?
Yeah,
No,
that-
The
no.
Accountant. No, The Accountant was a good movie.
The
and
Accountant
made
was
money.
the other one that he made where he was like a gangster. I forgot the title of it.
Phantoms.
You ruled in Phantoms, Affleck.
It was a bomb, Affleck. Yeah, I'm
But-
telling you.
He
But I
killed
think,
Mallrats.
I think the
I'm
problem
telling you,
is
that's it.
if the studio stripped the director from him, or if he decided that it was too much for him, I can see him losing interest. And plus, on top of that, he's got a lot in his personal life going on.
Right.
Jennifer Garner is officially filing for divorce after they've been separated. It looks
I
like
thought
they
that
were,
had happened already.
Well, they were separated and they were trying to reconcile and go through all that. So this is not that type of show. I think I can see it happening because you see every time he's interviewed or talked about Batman, you just see his whole demeanor kind of just drop.
He turns into
His shoulders start, and I think it's because it's like all you people want to talk about is Batman. He was just promoting that new movie.
I mean, what an
that lost all
idiot
the
if he was getting into it not knowing that. Of
Yeah.
course, that's what's going to happen.
I
It's-
agree,
You don't take Iron Man unless you're going to be Iron Man for a while. You don't take
Right.
Batman unless you're going to be Batman for a while.
Or it's like being Doctor Who. You're Doctor Who. It doesn't
Right.
matter what David Tennant does. He could play,
Yeah, but okay, David, you're comparing David Tennant to Ben Affleck. I mean,
Yeah, I know, but
I know. Well,
I'm
I
just
know
saying
David
that's
Tennant's an excellent actor.
I mean,
and
because Ben Affleck is he's had Oscar wins, he's had movies up for Best Picture, he's had all these things, and anybody. I mean, he's
David Tennant has gotten a gigot from us. So,
well from you, but
well, from three quarters.
and that's really worth nothing. So,
Oh, how dare you! How dare you!
no, I just think that
Somebody get the Lil puppet. He's much more agreeable.
It is a possibility that Affleck could be leaving, but
I think it's a good
I know he
possibility.
signed a huge contract with them,
Right, but I think
don't know what it is to get out. I don't know, but what do you what's the cost to get out?
Wait a minute. Wasn't part of his contract contingent on this Batman thing? If indeed they asked him to step down from
Not
that
contingent on
no,
Batman.
that was part of the
No,
deal.
that was
Yes,
part
it
of
was.
the rumor. No, it was not. You have the contract in front of you.
Look how
Or are you part of Warner
look how I'm
Brothers?
irritating a Lil.
No,
He's
because
turning colors.
you're like, it's
I know.
part of the contract. No, it was. It was never part of the contract. The rumor started after
His
Batman.
head's going to explode. I love it.
Okay.
What about the other rumor of Ridley
I've
Scott?
said my piece.
Peace out. I'm a Lil.
You need a Rob Southgate puppet and then just stab it like a voodoo doll every time.
Like a voodoo doll.
be
Oh, man. How great would that be? I would stab one.
Merchandising.
Merchandise.
Spaceballs the movie.
Right.
Twig the movie.
So what were you going to say, Chris? You said, what about... I thought you
What?
had another one.
No, I was
Somebody stepping down. Well, yeah. So anyway, DC is a train wreck. It just is, man. It just is. Where there's smoke, there's fire. There's a lot of smoke going on right now. Scott, you're being silent on this. Do you agree? I mean, do you think these DC properties are in trouble?
It feels like they've been coasting on name recognition for a bit, and they can't. You can't keep that up.
No.
And they,
Well, the problem is with
I feel like they want to present themselves as the darker alternative to the Marvel universe, and they
That's
don't.
fine,
have,
but get a stinking script in order. I mean, really?
Yeah.
Right, like Nolan's Bat trilogy was, it had its moments of darkness to it, but it held together with the story and everything.
Yeah, it had two
And
great
that's
movies.
what they're missing.
Yeah, they had two great movies there. Then they got into it, and the third one is not as good. No offense to Nolan, I think he's amazing. But after that, I mean, they're all right. Man of Steel's all right, and a lot of people hate it. I liked it. Okay, Batman Superman's not all right. Suicide Squad's all right. But man, the rumors about Wonder Woman are bad. As opposed to Guardians, which scored 100 on its preview. Holy cow. Audience love was all over that one. I think it's Kurt Russell's mustache. I think that's what it is.
He's got a full beard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he does.
Shot, so.
Yep. He had the big mustache in Hateful Eight.
Yeah, that
Big
was
old
fantastic.
mustache. He needs to keep that. That's the look. I might grow one of those.
It's like put your cat on your lip and then go. The thing was huge. It was gigantic.
Where's my cat?
Where's my cat?
Yeah, that'd be bad. So,
Okay.
so you didn't see? Did either? I know you didn't, Rob. Scott, you didn't see John Wick 2, which
No.
I'm calling John Wick 2 the body count because he literally kills everybody he sees. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're like a dog walking down the street or anybody. It just isn't it a little. I know you saw it. So.
He doesn't kill dogs. We'll talk about that because he loves his dog.
He does love his dog.
Yes.
Yeah, it was ridiculously amazing. Yet the problem I had was everyone in New York City is an assassin. Like,
well, they have to have a place to live, so we'll put 12 million people as assassins all in New York. So.
But that subway scene, Chris, that subway scene where they're shooting at each other, him and Common, fantastic. I was just like,
are you saying they're not assassins?
who?
Yes, that's exactly what Lil's saying.
Wow.
There might be one or two that aren't. I mean, it's not a spoiler. They make a call out to hire assassins, and literally everybody's cell phone rings. He's walking around and everybody's cell phone rings.
Yeah.
Kill this guy. It's ridiculous.
That's pretty fantastic.
But I mean, it's over the top, and that's what it's supposed to be. So why not? It doesn't matter. But it's.
I guess the only problem for me, it makes it less special about him being an assassin, living the way he lives. It is just
that everybody is one.
Everyone. I mean, there's a whole underground network. There's just random people. It's like,
it's setting up for John Wick 3 is what it's doing.
It was the clear end set-up was fantastic. But again, that's where it's like, holy cow! Like
I'm gonna have to see this.
Literally, it's John Wick kills the universe. That's part 3.
But you know what? I really didn't like Zach Galifianakis in it.
No,
I'm sorry. I was in the other one. Yeah. Okay.
There were 2 ferns suspiciously in the background.
2 ferns.
It was great.
John Wick 3 between 2 ferns.
I think they should cross John Wick and the Matrix and then just have it all out. Just kill.
Kill everybody.
Everybody.
And then they reset the Matrix and he gets to kill them all again.
There you go.
Speaking of the Matrix, Keanu wants to do part 4.
Of course he does.
What do you mean? Of course he does. It's not like Keanu is hard up for work and needs the money.
No.
I don't know. He did that movie with the 2 girls that knock on his thing in the middle of the woods, and he cheats on his wife. Did you see that one? Who's knocking or something? It was awful. Awful.
Okay, but like I said, he's not. No. It's not like he's hard up for work.
He's talking Bill and Ted's 3.
Yeah, of course, because he loves the character.
That would be a passion project.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he loves the character.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll be in a blue phone booth in this one. Really make something happen.
The testament would be if he does "I Love You to Death" too.
Oh my God,
fantastic!
Oh, I love that movie.
Him and
you
William
guys know that movie?
I don't remember.
Oh God, it's fantastic.
Scott, you know that one?
No, I don't.
It's Kevin Kline
and Tracy
Ullman, and Keanu Reeves plays this hitman who's like this stoner dude. Him and William Hurt are stoner dudes. It's fantastic.
And River Phoenix is in it.
Yeah, River Phoenix.
And the wife. It's based on a true story too. The wife hires these guys, and Keanu is like stoner Keanu in it. Hires them to kill her husband, which is Kevin Kline, and the guy won't freaking die. And one of our favorite moments that we talk about all the time here is there's a thing with they shoot him in the head. Spoiler.
When he lifts that hair up,
and she's downstairs. Tracy Ullman's downstairs with her mom, and faking like, oh, I'm so sad. Oh, I think he's dying up there. Like she's hired these hitmen to do this. He comes down the stairs. He's like, the last thing you saw is he's essentially dead. He comes down the stairs. He's like, hey, who wants to play Monopoly? It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. All right, never mind.
It is. It looks like Abe Lincoln stepping up to the plate. Come on, he's Joey, right?
Joey, yeah.
He's Joey.
Oh, it's so good.
Victoria Principal's in that, right? From Saturday Night Live.
Yes,
that's girlfriend. Yeah. So,
it's so good. It's so good. Nobody in that gets a GEGOT though. Although Keanu is getting close. He's got John Wick and he's got. He's got the Matrix.
He's got Matrix. He's got that ninja one.
Technically,
He
Point
might.
Break might pull it in there too.
I don't know.
Not the remake. I'm just going through these. Okay, Kevin Smith plans to release his scripts for Mallrats 2 and Clerks 3 because nobody's making them. So he's going to put the scripts out and try and make a couple of bucks off his work. Who's
Okay.
buying it? Hands up.
No.
Wait, are those the crickets from before when a Lil wasn't on? No, these are new crickets. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it. It's not a polished, finished script that was worked out. He writes these things. He tries to see if there's interest. He fishes it out there. Nobody's buying. It hasn't had the rewrites. It hasn't had the stuff done. Who cares?
It might be interesting as a graphic novel if he wants to do that.
I don't know. His cartoons weren't that
I don't
interesting.
think he owns the rights.
The animated series?
Novel.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan.
Oh, we got
I love that.
we got a few listeners. Kenneth Smithson.
Kenneth is one of our new podcasters. He was
Hi, Kenneth.
taken in. Okay, now we got to look through. Oh my gosh! Hey, Sally Noble's on
your
there.
favorite,
Hey.
your favorite's back too.
Yeah.
Lips lover.
Yep. And Ken. Hi, Ken. How you doing? Who else is on there? That's it. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. We're trying to read. None of us did our homework, so we're reading Joe Blow at the same time as we're doing this.
Joe, what? What's that? What are you talking about? Did you see the Alien Covenant trailer and some of the pictures?
No,
the trailer.
I haven't seen any trailers except what I saw with Batman.
No, it looks.
Is it so good?
It looks good, but it looks a lot of just the alien, the kind of moves that come in there. But I don't know. I'm excited. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I don't know what I enjoyed Prometheus. Except that it had a lot of problems, but it was.
Are you sure?
But I think
Prometheus
it was
is on
one
my
of those
stack of shame
films-
still.
I think it was one of those films that even when they're not great, there's still so much atmosphere to them that you can still enjoy being in there, watching them that way.
It was.
Like
I
David
thought it was
Lynch's
solid.
Dune.
Prometheus was solid. Except they, really miscast a lot of people. I mean, come on, you get Idris Elba as like this bit character. Give me a break.
So Ken is saying that he thinks the Alien Covenant looks good but generic. Did you guys think that?
A little bit, but
That might be because
they're not done.
I mean, to me, it really calls back to the original first two Alien movies, and then so many films since then have used that imagery, have used that look.
Yeah.
That Ridley going back to that.
So it might just look like, they're just doing the same
But
thing.
They didn't.
Right.
All the scenes that they show in the trailer are ship scenes. None of them are out in the open, and supposedly there's a lot of, outside activity as well. And I'm looking forward to that.
Sounds like somebody's mixing a drink. Is that you drinking, Scott?
Sorry,
That's
yes,
all right.
Drinking out of his canteen.
That's all right. I like that. I like that feel. It feels like we're back at Blue Box and us drinking and eating during the show.
Yeah,
That's only you.
eating chips like Martha does.
Yeah, me too. I'm terrible. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Predator gets an R rating. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see this. I liked the last one. I know a lot of people didn't. I thought Predators was cool. I want to see what Shane Black does with this. So, and an R rating, I think that's non-news. Who cares? It should
Olivia
be.
Munn's in it, so I'm going to watch it regardless. I don't care. It could be the worst movie ever, but I'll be watching it.
All right.
And Peel, from
Key and Peele.
he's in it. He looks good. I like him. I think he does a good job. So
That is Keegan Michael Key. That's who's in it.
Key.
Yeah, not Peele.
Sorry. I like him. I don't. I obviously
I do too. I like it a lot. Did you watch? I know I've asked this before. I'm like an old man. Did you see when Jerry Stiller was? No. Did you see Fargo? The second season? No, the first season of Fargo.
No.
Maybe it's the second season. It's the second season. Key and Peele are on that. They play two cops. They're
nice.
really, really good on it. They're not playing funny, but they are funny in the roles. It's really good.
Is this the Martin Freeman one or the Elijah Wood one?
It's no, it's not Elijah Wood, is it? What?
Who's in the first one? Isn't it Elijah Wood?
No. You're thinking of Wilfred.
Oh yeah, because those two are the similar movies.
The first one is it's the one you said, Martin Freeman. The second one is I don't know his name, and I can't remember her name. So this is going to go real well. It was Mary Jane from the original Spider-Man movie.
Oh, Kirsten Dunst.
Kristen Dunst. And it was the guy, and this one you're not going to pull up with the name. It's the guy who played, he was on Breaking Bad. He was kind of the guy that helped him out that was a little slow. Do you know who that was? Remember the guy that was kind of slow, but he kind of took over for Walter White?
Aaron something?
No, not Aaron Paul.
I never watched Breaking Bad.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, me neither.
You did too, Chris.
I watched. No, I didn't. I
What?
saw I'm serious. I saw a couple episodes, and that was it. It wasn't my thing.
I can't even believe it. How about you, Scott? Did you watch it?
Never seen it.
What the hell show am I on? That show's the best show ever.
No, it isn't.
Well, no, this is the best show ever. That's
But
what
is it
I
really
think.
geeky?
It was so good, man. It's so good.
it's not
okay.
Odenkirk, is it? I'm teasing. That would be great.
No. He's Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay. So whatever. It's really good. The second season is really outstanding. Both seasons are outstanding, and whoever I was talking about is on that. Okay. Moving ahead. I'm looking through these to see if anything is popping out. Same old Unbreakable news still coming out there. Who cares about the director for Shazam? Who cares, right? And is that
Right.
Shazam thing supposed to be tied to the DCEU or is it not?
Yeah, it's going to be because The Rock, Black Adam rumors are he's going to start showing up all over the place.
Oh boy. Okay.
We need more movies. I find that shocking.
Right.
Jeez.
Well, he's
I heard he was cast as
franchise Viagra. So
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What-
I've got a cat
what did you
walking
do?
in front of my. Look at this. Bump, bump, get out of here. Get your cat butt out of here. Here he comes again. Oh, right in front of it. Get out of here. Rotten cat. Here he is. If anyone wants to see, this is one of my rotten cats. Go away.
throw him.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, this is the one I wanted to talk about. This, to me, was the biggest thing. J.J. Abrams and Stephen King are going to team up to make an anthology series called Castle Rock. Down in Castle Rock. And they're like, right away, they were saying, like, oh, look out, Stranger Things. They're going to do it. No, I don't care. I like this idea. They're going back to the books that, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I read all of those in high school and like what would have been college age. I didn't go then. Dead Zone, Cujo, Dark Half, Needful Things, all that stuff. It all took place in Castle Rock. It was just awesome. They're going to take that and weave the stories together to make a TV show.
Who's going to be the Crypt Keeper?
It's going to be It's going to be Bad Robot is going to produce it, and it's going to be on Hulu. I am down with this. I think this is awesome.
I mean, at this point, why do we even have like regular television anymore? Like, all we need to do is live on is Hulu and Netflix, and
It's true.
So you're not signing your contract with NBC anytime soon, is what you're saying. Oh well.
I mean, like, what's the point? Like, none of them are producing anything better than any of these streaming services.
No,
I mean, and if you
not
want
better.
your HBO, you can get HBO Go and stream that yourself.
Right.
So you don't need to worry about all those shows.
There
I mean,
are
for
a
$30
handful
a
of
month.
shows. There are a handful of shows that are on regular TV that do stand, okay? But
What?
they're not better. This Is Us is an exceptional show.
America's Funniest Home Videos is what Rob's referring to.
Oh,
Rob's
man.
like, I love Dave Coulier.
AFV, that's my jam.
It's like, I wish Dave Coulier stole my career.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, you know what?
You would trade right now.
If he wasn't,
You would be trading it right now.
Oh, he definitely would. Rob would trade.
he only
careers
got
with
it because he was
anybody.
Canadian. That's the only reason he got it over me, Coulier.
You could have been in Full House. You and Bob Saget.
Right.
It's why he hates Kevin James so much.
Well, see, they
stole
were
his
trying to
career.
cast me, but I was Rob Saggy, and
Oh, really?
yeah, right,
Rob Saget.
right. Yeah, you're right, Lil. I mean, there's just a handful, and you know what? frankly, like Netflix could buy This Is Us and say, "Hey, we'll put out 13 really good episodes a year."
But This Is Us. Guess what? You watch Hulu. Isn't it going to be on Hulu the next night?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but if those networks go away, those aren't produced originally for those.
Yeah, but
what I'm saying is
eventually
those could go away and only produce stuff on these streaming services, other than CBS trying to do its Star Trek thing.
Oh, it's terrible.
Look at that. We riled up Scott. Now he's going to pop like a grape, like a Lil did. Star Trek.
We haven't had cable TV in like 8 years. We have Netflix and Hulu and Amazon.
That's really all
Prime.
you watch.
And I've got a DVD collection, but and we've got an antenna here on the condo building, and we get about 50 or so stations here in the area.
Yeah,
and the kid watches PBS stuff, and then that's it. There's nothing else good on the networks that we have any interest in watching.
Yeah, I mean, if people I tested, and I'm probably going to switch to it soon. I just want to make sure the Wi-Fi strength is good in our entire house. But PlayStation View for $35-$40, you get like 80, 100 channels, and you get all those network ones.
Wow!
And you can stream it on the Amazon Fire Stick. I think I know the new Apple TVs have the PlayStation View app. So
yeah,
and PlayStation also is coming out with their own content.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, they are. That's going to be the killer. That's going to be the killer. Is that kind of thing?
Well, instead of them relying on advertisers who don't know their butt from the hole in the ground, they just get subscription money and they spend it wisely and they can make money with it. I mean, it makes that model make sense now, as opposed to getting the scraps that they get from Procter and Gamble or whatever. Those are the people that are going to be in trouble. It's when there's no place to advertise. Like
I just did a drawing, Chris. I did figure out my buttonhole in the ground. I just want to say I'm not one of those people. I got an illustration now.
Do you good? The cat showed you.
We got some questions. We got some questions in the live chat. Sally asked, "Has anybody seen Powerless on NBC?"
I was just going to say that is not a reason to keep regular TV.
I did. I watched it.
It's terrible.
Not good.
It's not just not good. It's terrible. I couldn't get through that beginning. It was so bad.
Wow.
Who is that? Is that Vanessa Hudgens? Who's that? Yeah.
And Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, there's good people on it, but it is just the effects are terrible. The jokes are awful and old. And
come on, he's in Star Wars
out of the gate, man.
Alan Tudyk's got Star Wars mojo going. He's fine. He doesn't matter.
Oh yeah,
he's
working on a GIGOT.
Does Alan Tudyk get a GIGOT?
Yes,
he's working on it.
Absolutely, he does.
I don't think he gets it yet.
Well, what is he missing?
He's got Firefly. He's got Star Wars. He's got what else?
Oh, I'm pulling him up. He's got that horror movie that he did.
He was Pirate Steve, so that does count.
Oh, yes, he does. Was he?
That's extra points.
He's on the Ocho. Yep. Yes.
Okay, we can't just throw these out willy nilly.
We're not have something else. Willy-nilly.
He might be there.
iRobot.
An Oscar.
He was in Frozen.
No,
he was a voice in Frozen.
Done. He's got it.
He's in a Disney movie.
Puss in Boots. He was in Moana. Robot Chicken.
That's a winner right there.
Zootopia.
Well, this poor guy has a terrible career.
Holy no, he's only got 3. At the most, he's got 3. He needs 4.
What is he missing?
Well,
where's that? What
fantasy movie has he been in?
Fantasy with Star Wars.
Well, that's kind of that. Well, maybe
is that his own?
Well, no. I mean, fantasy.
Frozen.
Fantasy.
Where's his superhero one?
Yeah,
Frozen has trolls.
Well, superhero Powerless. He's on the TV show, even though you don't count it.
But it can't just be any like Hasselhoff doesn't get one because of Nick Fury. Okay,
do not talk ill of Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Do not talk ill of that TV movie.
He's got to get in a Marvel one.
That's like telling me that Nicholas. That's just like telling me that Nicholas Hammond doesn't deserve it for Spider-Man from the 70s. It was fantastic.
There goes the grape head again. Yeah.
Fantastic, I say.
Actually, wouldn't Powerless? I almost think that might be a negative if we start scoring this up.
So
like if he got one already, we might
Nick
have to
Fury
write to
takes
him and
away-
ask him for it back.
you take one of the G's off. He's just got a got. Oh yeah.
No, here's a superhero. He was in Infinite Crisis for DC. Who played
No.
Green Arrow.
No, you can't be in one of those made for Netflix animated things. You
Oh,
got
wait a minute.
That was DVD.
No, you got to be in one of the movies.
Direct
You got to get more
DVD.
strict. He might get a Lifetime Achievement
Oh, what am I?
Award.
I'm so freaking stupid.
He might get a
He
Twiggy.
was in Big Hero 6.
Yeah, that might get him in.
Oh, that
There
might
you go.
do it.
Real.
So
Hmm,
he's got
well done,
Firefly,
Lil.
He's got Star Wars, Big Hero 6, and what's the fourth?
I think who's got a cat now?
I don't know.
I
He was
think-
in,
I
in
think-
Frozen. He was.
Now Scott's got cat issues.
He voiced Superman.
Don't tell Trump he's
Frozen.
going to try and grab that cat. Oh, never mind. That was something else.
No, we had.
He said Firefly.
Yeah, Firefly it's a classic. That's
It is.
So Firefly, Star Wars, Big Hero
I think.
6.
I think
Disney's
if Alan
Frozen.
Tudyk actually gets this award,
he does.
he had better buy a Lil dinner because
He
a
was
Lil
in
has been his champion.
He was in that horror movie that I really liked. That comedy horror movie. Why am I drawing a blank
Oh,
on the title?
Dale and
Dale and
oh my gosh, I love that movie. That was
like
great.
Living Dead or whatever.
It was so good.
Why am
yeah.
I-
Bill and Ted's Dale and Ernest or something. It was so good.
Bill
It was.
And it had that Taylor Levine guy too. Taylor
Yeah.
Levine. I don't know. It's not the one who sings "Shake It Off." It's the guy from Canada. He's really great.
The guy from
Take it
Canada.
off, eh?
Yeah, Taylor
Wait a-
Labine or Labine or
Way to narrow that down.
you know who I mean. Well, it's not Gordie Howe,
Or Dave Coulier.
and it's
We
not Dave
eliminated
Coulier.
those two.
So it's that other guy, Taylor Swift.
Shake it up.
Yep.
You're
Okay.
the worst.
Somebody
Shake
just
it up,
chimed in
eh?
there.
Absolutely.
Shake it up,
the worst.
eh?
He was also in Transformers: Dark of the Moon.
All right. Once again,
Was he in
might
it or
have to
did he do
that.
a voice?
No, wait.
Was
I
he
like
Bumblebee?
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh, that's so good.
He was in Astro Boy.
Hold on. You're
No,
saying
Tucker and Dale
You're-
was really good.
You're telling me Tucker and Dale is good, and yet Batman Lego Movie is a 7 out
Because
of
the
10.
Joker.
You're the worst. Absolute worst critic ever.
Maybe if Taylor Levine had played the Joker. That's all I'm saying. Alan Tudyk had played the Joker.
He was in
That would've been-
Strangers with Candy. I mean, right there, that gets.
He just got points back big time.
How about Con Men? How
And
about that
Patch
little thing
Adams.
Con Men he did? It was awesome.
Welcome to the Alan Tudyk podcast.
Who doesn't love Alan Tudyk? Out there, who? Nobody.
Scott's
See?
cat is getting very angry.
Cat's gonna bite him and maul him. Mauled on. That's gonna be a YouTube.
Right. It just takes out Scott in a second.
That's
It's like, oh, this went bad really fast.
You'll be
Did you
famous
guys
on
see?
Facebook.
Did you guys see that The Conjuring? I mean, anyone that saw the last Conjuring movie, you had to see this coming. They're doing us another spinoff called The Nun. So, as terrible as that doll movie was, which was terrible,
Annabelle.
and Annabelle has a sequel that looks like nothing.
Annabelle
Now they're
2.
doing The Nun, and I remember I didn't see it, but I remember I was listening to a podcast and they were reviewing the movie, and they're like, obviously they're setting us up that The Nun is going to be the next movie, and the other guy's like, there's no way. Here it is, The Nun.
She like an evil nun?
Yeah, it's like
No.
a nun with glowing eyes.
She's a
It just
nice
looks-
nun in a horror movie. She's very nice. She gives kids candy.
It's the nun from Blues Brothers.
Oh,
You fat penguin.
Sister Mary Margaret.
Yes,
That's what it was, right?
she's going to do this and float out of the screen a lot. You know what? YouTube cut out just so I was doing my visual. Forget it.
did it really cut out?
Well,
Who did?
what it did was it went to one of you jamokes that was talking. So,
Do it again.
Oh.
want me to do it again?
No.
Okay, hold on. We do it like
No.
this. And you will come back with the money or never come back again.
Yay!
I have no idea what that friggin' line was. I just made it up.
Yeah, I was going to say that was pretty terrible. But thanks
Okay.
for that.
All right. Well, you know what? It was better than you there, Poppy.
I don't believe so.
Just for that, you got to go see The Nun and review it for your League of Geeks. Let's start voting on it right now.
I probably will.
It looks, even the poster, it looks, you know what it looks like? You know how like when in the 80s or even, the 80s, you go to the video store and you go through the VHS stuff, and you're like, oh, the horror section. And you see all these great boxes that had these like things that you're like, there's no way, what would this be? It looks like one of those covers, and every one of those was disappointing, just as this will be.
So you're saying it's like the cover of Chud?
Chud is not disappointing, Chris, and you know it.
Oh, it's fair. I used to watch it all the time in college. What are you talking about?
Chud is a masterwork.
That and Reanimator.
I was going to say something really mean, but
no, Reanimator is a masterwork. That we can joke about Chud, don't you?
No, Chud's not bad. Neither is Toxic Avenger. They're all bad, great in their bad.
Great, yeah.
Toxic,
this is just bad. This just looks bad. Although we should go to at Comic-Con, maybe they'll have it again. Have like one of those preview things. We'll take the regular Edward and scare the hell out of him because he was so scared the first time. Turn it off. What was that movie? Was that Conjuring? No, Insidious.
Insidious.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
What
about you?
Was it bad?
Would you like it? Would you like it, or would that scare you, Edward? You rated R, Edward.
Sorry, which I was looking up the Nun movie. This thing looks bizarre.
Yeah, do you like horror movies, or do you?
Very limited ones, like The Evil Dead, Return of the Living Dead.
Hold on. That's not a horror. Evil Dead's not a horror movie.
Those are comedies.
Yeah, do you get scared from them?
Come on, Army of Darkness.
No,
that's a comedy.
I mean, not pure horror stuff. No, not really.
Okay, all right. I like it. It's got my vote. Ding. Every horror movie, 8 out of 10.
It starts at 12 and goes back.
Right. If Leprechaun's in it.
You had to pick that one, didn't you?
I did.
Awful.
I did.
Oh, so bad.
All right. I'm looking to see what else is in here. Logan's getting great reviews.
Yes. 96.
Yeah. I mean, people are saying it's really great. I don't know. Should we go to the after show? Should we call it right here and then go to the after show for 15 minutes?
Sure.
All right. Those of you that are watching, don't go anywhere. We're not going anywhere. But let's do our quick wrap up. Thanks for listening, everybody. In moments, we're going to be going to our after show. If you want to see that, you got to go to YouTube Live, or you can hear it. We're going to post them on Thursdays. Real quick, give your social media. Chris.
I can be found at Blue Box Cafe or Blue Box Cafe 176 on all social media.
And you rated R, Edward.
Scott Salmons, and you can reach me through the Southgate Media.
Excellent. And you, Lil.
You can reach me at the League of Geeks podcast, and that's Geeks with a Z, on Twitter at LOGEEKZ.
And you can find this show at SMG_twig on Twitter, or just look up This Week in Geek on Facebook. You can send us an email at southgatemediagroup@gmail.com and find us on our YouTube channel, just Southgate Media Group. Eventually it will have its own This Week in Geek YouTube channel, but not yet. So just go to Southgate Media Group, and that's where we post this show live Monday nights, 8 p.m. Central. And then typically at 9 o'clock we do the after show, but tonight we're doing it right now.